everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a minute since I've actually done like a sit down talk through video. You know, recently I've been doing some voiceovers, but we are back and better than ever. So first of all, Happy New Year. Hope everybody is enjoying. As I was saying, Happy New Year. Hope everybody is enjoying their first couple of days. I know it's been like 2 seconds since we've been in the new year, but I hope everybody's enjoying it still and is, you know, getting their resolutions ready, or, you know, just started their resolutions. I honestly am not that type to do like New Year's resolutions, but I do have some plans. I do have some goals that I am trying to, you know, achieve. First is, you know, getting a new job because I don't have one right now. But you know what, anyway, before I get carried on, let's just get started with this makeup look. So today we are going to be doing like a drugstore type of look today. I did go ahead and buy, this is Nyla, by the way. She likes to bother me while I'm doing my makeup, as you can see. Say hi, mama. Say hi, mama. She is my husky mix. She's been crying for the past like 30 minutes because, actually almost an hour, because her dad left to go to a doctor's appointment. So hopefully you won't be hearing that for most of the video, but that's her. I did go ahead and go to Target and pick up some Maybelline Superstay foundation that I'm going to be using today. I've honestly been wanting to try it ever since I've tried the Superstay matte lipsticks or lip ink, and those work pretty well. So I did use this before, actually, not gonna lie. I used it for New Year's Eve, and for the couple hours that I wore it, it was pretty good, you know. It's very matte and it stayed on for quite a bit. Yeah, so anyway, let's just get into it before I keep talking on and on. So let's see, we are going to prime. I wasn't gonna prime my face, but we are gonna be using this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've showed it in a couple videos before. I usually use this. I use this all the time. Nothing new. Right here, basically in the T-zone is where I place this. And as you can see, I did do my eyebrows off camera. It's usually what I will always do, just because, like I said, my eyebrows take a minute to do. I do have a video out on it though, if y'all want to go check it out, or if y'all haven't already checked it out, it's on my channel. I will try to link it in the description if y'all are interested in checking it out, or I don't know, we'll see if I remember. Actually, I was gonna do my foundation first, but I think I'm gonna do my eyes first. So we are gonna go in with the Profusion Cosmetics, the Mirage palette, and this is what it looks like. I haven't used this in a while, so we are gonna be using, so I'm gonna be going for like a gold bronze eyelid, like a shimmer shade on my lids. So we're gonna go in with this color for our transition, and we're just gonna blend that on the crease, or like a little bit above the crease, not on the crease, and then a little bit on the corner. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned, I am using the Luxie 250 Large Eye Blending Brush. It's just this big fluffy brush. I like using it for transition shades because it's just big and it just does the work. So, and it is very comfortable on the eye. I have mentioned this before. I use it, I think I just mentioned that. I use it like all the time, so nothing new, nothing new. So next, I think I'm gonna go in with like a little deeper shade. This is like the darkest shade in the palette, and it is called Compass. It's just this like brown shade right here. And I think I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brush. It doesn't really have a number, but it's just like a fluffy brush. I typically don't like using this brush because the bristles are kind of rough and it makes my eyes water, but I don't feel like looking for a brush right now, so, but we're just gonna make it work. So now I'm just gonna focus this color, or this shade, on the outer corner and focus it on the crease. These shades are so nice. I forgot how easy it is to blend these shades, and the color payoff. Definitely buildable. I've been wanting to get more of the Profusion Cosmetics palettes, but I don't know. I just always psych myself out and just don't even get it. But I for sure have have to sometime because these palettes are like actually bomb. So we're just going back in with that first transition shade that we used, and I'm just gonna blend those two colors out together. Just so that we don't have any harsh lines, you know, we don't like that. I don't know if I should do a cut crease or if I should just leave it. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I really don't feel like doing a cut crease. So we're just gonna be using this e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow, and it comes in like this little pot. And it's the shade, actually I don't even know because I've had this for so long. But it's just like this little clear pot. And it has eyeshadow. So as usual, we're just gonna place that shimmer shade with our finger. And I did spray it a little bit with my NYX setting spray, just to bring the shimmer shade out a little bit more. It's very subtle, I will say that. So you could do this for like an everyday type of look. It's been a minute since I've used this eyeshadow or this shimmer shade. I can't remember why I stopped using it, but in the pot you can see that it's already down there, and if I kept using it, it would have been gone already. So I actually don't even know if they sell it anymore, or like if it's in the same pot. I haven't gone back to check, so hopefully they do still sell it, because they probably do, but they just changed the formula, I'm pretty sure, or maybe they keep it the same. I don't know. I actually don't even know like where I want to work now that I think about it. Because I have enjoyed this time off. Not gonna lie, it's great not having to work, but it sucks not being able to have a paycheck. So I don't know, I'm kind of debating if I want to work at Sephora, because it seems like they do have like very good benefits. I like learning about products, so it'll give me more knowledge on that. I also thought about working at like a warehouse for Amazon. It sounds like they have pretty good benefits as well, and basically more freedom. I guess I will say, like, well, depending on like where, like what position though, because I do like listening to music, so whichever position can allow me to, you know, just be alone and just, you know, vibe by myself, or, you know, vibe with other people, then that's cool. But so now I'm just gonna be cleaning up the outer corners, make it look sharp and snatched. So now I'm gonna be going in with my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna be, I think I'm gonna do like a little wing today. Ah, no! Luckily I'm not going anywhere, so that won't be a problem. As I was saying before, as far as jobs go, I don't really know. I thought about working at a bar again. I don't know. I think I just like going to bars rather than working there. Not that I've been to like many bars anyway, but not to sound like I go out a lot, because I don't. Making drinks is fun. I think my whole thing is like if I were to work at a bar, I would want like the employees, like my coworkers and like the manager, to be like cool, and like we can, you know, have fun, but at the same time, of course, you know, work. I don't like anybody who's like lazy or doesn't want to do anything. And it's always fun and, you know, nice to work at a place too where everybody's cool. I mean, of course there's gonna be a little disagreements, a little drama, but I feel like that's like how it is almost everywhere. I don't know, I feel like I just have a lot of expectations for places. As you should, but you just gotta know your worth. Oh, also, yeah, that somewhere that pays me good, so I can at least start saving some. I don't know if I would go back to working retail though, so I don't know. I mean, I thought about going back to like working a retail job, but sometimes retail stores give me like that high school vibe, and that's not what I want. So, you know, now that I've worked at like a couple, like I would say almost everything. So I've worked, let's see, retail, I've worked as a barista at Starbucks, and I can say Starbucks was actually a pretty good job, not gonna lie. I probably still would have worked at Starbucks, but just moving, it cut off, so I don't know where I was at, but just moving from one place to another Starbucks is like definitely a lot different, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, obviously it's going to be different because, you know, the people in the area. Before I get carried away with that, so I'm going to be going in with my Super Stay foundation in the shade Golden 312, which I'm actually surprised that I actually got the right shade because I only picked up one, and surprisingly it was the right one, which never happens. I either go a shade lighter or a shade darker, and of course you can't really test them out like in Target. But yeah, just moving to a different location, it was good at first, not gonna lie. Some people that I was cool with like started to leave, and so the vibe was just a little bit different, but I still made the most of it. Luckily I still had a few people that I was really close with, so it made the job a little bit more fun. But yeah, that was a good job. Benefits were good. I just never really had time off. I mean, first of all, I had the choice to have some time off, but at the time I just moved and, like, you know, I didn't have any friends, so I didn't really care that I was working hours plus to pay the bills, because at that time it was kind of a struggle, you know, just moving and me not having like a consistent hourly schedule. And my boyfriend was working, you know, kind of far, so, you know, it was a whole lot during that first time we came to Texas. So now I'm using my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camel Concealer in the shade Medium Sand. This is my go-to. Honestly love it. It is on the thicker side though, so you don't have to let it dry as much. I mean, if you want to, you can still let it dry for a little bit, but it does dry down, like, you know, kind of fast. So just be aware. And since it is already thick, it already gives you that full coverage that you need. So I don't know. I honestly left Starbucks because it was just getting too much. Not for me to handle, but just I realized a whole lot about people, not just coworkers, but customers. It got to a point where I wasn't happy. Everything just started going downhill. That's also another reason why I didn't post for a while, because I was so busy with the work. I was a shift lead, so my hours were, you know, were a lot more different than from what I was when I was a barista, or just a barista. But since I got a leading position, it was, you know, of course it's a lot more. And I didn't mind it, but it does get tiring after a while. Like, I never really requested off. I never really set, like, scheduled days off. Like, I was available, like, but only in the mornings. I only worked mornings, so that was probably another reason why it was so tiring. Because I would open the store at, like, 5 a.m. And then sometimes I wouldn't even get off until, like, 1 or 2. But it was honestly a good job, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what else. I don't know, for some reason, I've always wanted to work at Target. I mean, if anything ever does happen again, like this whole pandemic thing, which, knock on wood, hope it doesn't, I have to work like somewhere to where I know my job isn't, you know, like essential. This time I've been off, like it's kind of, not even just this time being off, but like this whole thing just, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody says it like a lot, or if not, then I mean, this pandemic did open my eyes a lot more. And just, you know, quitting my jobs. After quitting Starbucks, I know my story's like all over the place, but after quitting Starbucks, I did go to I went to bartending school while I was working at Starbucks, because I've always wanted to become a bartender. So I decided to look up some bartending schools, and I found one in Dallas, so I went to a bartending school there. It was honestly really fun, and it really wanted me to, you know, like do bartending a lot more. So yeah, that was pretty good. I can't remember, I think it was Texas School of Bartending. It's like North Dallas area. So if y'all are wanting to bartend and you live in Dallas, I would recommend going to that school. Kevin and Boogie. Boogie's the leading, or the owner of the place. Kevin Boyer is just the, I think he's actually going to be taking over this one because Boogie goes to Houston, the Houston location. So yeah, if y'all live in Houston, or if y'all live in Dallas or are close to those areas and want to do bartending school, I would recommend Texas School of Bartending. So now I'm just going in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in the shade Banana. Let me just double check to see what it's called, because if I say it wrong and y'all go to somewhere else. So yes, it is the Texas School of Bartenders. You can go to bartenders.com if you're interested. It is on the pricey side though, so just be aware. But after bartending school, I did get the job at a sports bar. I got hired on the spot. So instead of keeping Starbucks as a job, as a second job, I ended up quitting, which honestly wasn't, honestly it was, like, thinking about it now, it was kind of like a rash decision. But if you think about it, I wasn't happy working there, so of course I was just gonna quit. Like, why would you want to work somewhere where you're not happy, right? So that's why I quit Starbucks. I worked at this place for not that long before I quit, because, sorry, we're just dusting this off, because I really didn't like how they were acting towards me. I mean, they did need people, and I was a first-time bartender, so you can't expect much from me. I mean, you did hire me at a bartending school anyway, so there's that for one. For two, they complained about not having, so now, before we get into all that, I'm going to be taking this Baked Bronzer by Palladio. This is what it looks like. I've had this for a very long time too, so I'm not really sure if they still sell it. I did get it at Walmart. Honestly, it's been like 4 years now that I remember, because maybe longer than 4 years, because I've had this when I went to college after I got out of high school, and that was like damn near 4 years ago, or a little bit before. So yeah, damn near 4 years ago. It's really cute. It is like a baked, or like I said, it's a baked bronzer, so it does have like a little shimmer in it, but it's so pretty. But yeah, as I was saying, that job, I just didn't really like it, so I ended up quitting. And tell me why they were complaining about not having people. They needed help on the floor, and I offered, and I asked for more hours, because I told her, like, I was, like, the manager, I'm a hands-on learner, so I need, like, more practice time on the bar, even though it's not much. Like, it was mostly just, since it was a sports bar, most of the time I got, like, beer orders. There was hardly ever any shots, like, specific shots, as in, like, for example, a Vegas bomb or a Jaeger bomb, you know, somewhere along those lines. Like, I hardly ever got any of those, so, like, I didn't have any, like, practice with those. I mean, I did at the school, but, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna know, like, actually, I could have honestly did better, not gonna lie, but, like I said, I'm a hands-on learner, so that's what I requested, and I asked them nicely. And so she didn't really do anything about it. Like, I barely got like 1 to 2 days still to work, and that was on Monday and Tuesdays, which is nothing compared to like the weekends. And so yeah, it was just a whole lot, not a whole lot, but she didn't really give me the hours that I wanted. So yeah, I came at her sideways at one point and said that she needed, you know, that they were complaining about not having many people work at the bar, and that they needed people, and they were trying to recruit the people that were working on the floor, the servers, to become bartenders too, because that's how in desperate need they were. But they didn't want to give me more hours until like the very end, where I was just over it, because I wasn't about it. Yeah, that was my whole experience. I learned not to take a job from somebody on the spot. Like, they didn't even give me like an interview or anything. It was just like, okay, here you go, here's the job. And so, yeah. I just got it, like I said, I got it on the spot. The way they treated me could have been a lot better. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still human. Not gonna say it didn't hurt my feelings. I mean, it hurt my feelings, because it really didn't. It just opened my eyes for the second time. And it just, you know, made me realize that you really can't get things handed to you. You have to work for it. And, well, I just felt like that got handed to me and it didn't work out. So it just shows that I need to work for what I want. And at the end of the day, I'm only gonna make myself happy. So, I mean, I wasn't even happy there after a while. So that's that. So I'm just letting this like bake a little bit. I'm not like doing too much of like a whole baking process. We need highlighter. Actually, we're gonna do blush first. So I have this Milani baked powder blush. It's in the shade 05. And let's see, I'm gonna use this equal tones brush like I use for everything, and we're just gonna place that on our cheeks. I honestly bought this like a long time ago too. I just forgot I had it because I have like a other little makeup like box that my boyfriend bought me like maybe last year, and I just had this and like a couple other makeup products stored away in that I forgot I had. Like, I have a lot of lip products that I didn't know I had, or like realized that I had. I just do a little on the forehead, some on the nose. See, it's so pretty. Doing some highlight, and I was gonna use this Wet n Wild's loose powder. I forgot I had this one as well. It's been a while since I've had that. Not a while, but like a couple months that I've had that. And this e.l.f. highlighter Apricot Glow. This is my like favorite one from e.l.f. I also have like a different one, but I like this one a whole lot more. Just because it's like an apricot color, like, you know, the description says. So just gives me like that nice orangey glow. Not like super orange, but like a golden. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Like a golden glow. We're just gonna dust this powder off and blend it out so we don't have like that harsh line. And then we are going to spray our face. And we're going to add the highlight. But yeah, I know some places or some people are going to be like, oh, well, working at a bar, you have to have tough skin. Like, I know you do. And I shouldn't really be complaining because that's probably how majority of the bars are. But still, like, I guess I shouldn't expect anything from anybody anymore. I read this like thing on Instagram. It said something about the way to not let yourself be disappointed is to not expect anything from anybody, or something along those lines. Yeah, I guess I'm just not gonna expect anything from anybody at this point. And I just gotta, like I said, you make yourself, you're the only one who can make yourself happy. So I guess I just gotta roll with that too. It turned into like a whole talk through or like a chit chat get ready with me, which I did not expect to do, but that's what happens. So now I'm just gonna be adding this black eyeliner on my little beauty mark things. I kind of did this one big. I'm gonna try to fix it. Maybe not. No, just looked it. Oh my god, I almost forgot my eyelashes. Oh my god. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit more subtle on the eyes. So I was gonna do like my fluffy ones, but I think I'm just gonna do these little like natural looking ones. I used these before. These are the Sassy 3D Mink Lashes, and I'm not really sure what style. They're either classy or flirty. I took them out the box and never put them back to whichever one they belong to. So, but those are for sure the two names that I know. So we're just applying this with our Eyelure London lash glue, 18-hour lash glue in clear, and we're just gonna let those dry for a minute. So yeah, I guess within the next couple weeks, hopefully a couple days actually, I will be alright. Well, that looks decent enough. I just covered like around it with some concealer. I'm not really going anywhere, so probably just gonna wipe this off after anyway. So now we're just gonna apply outer lashes, and I just go straight in like the middle, and then I'll work my way to the inner corner. Hopefully that inner corner stays, because sometimes it usually doesn't. I think I let that dry too. No, it's okay. Okay, then we're gonna do the other side. I honestly thought I would be horrible at applying my lashes with my fingers, but I actually surprised myself. It seems hard at first, but it's actually not that bad. I mean, not that y'all asked or care, but yeah. And now going in with my Lily lashes mascara in the shade Black. I'm going to be doing the bottom lashes first. I'm just going to wait until the lash glue dries, and then I will go back, blend my falsies with my regular lashes. I like this mascara because it's very lightweight, but it's also like, since it is kind of like lighter, it is kind of watery, so when I apply it to my bottom lashes, it kind of like gets underneath the lashes and leaves like that little black mark. And so like later I'll have to go back underneath and like clean it up just so it doesn't look like super thick. So now for the lips, I think I'm just gonna do like a neutral lip color. Okay, so I'm just gonna be doing like a nude lip, and I'm just gonna be using this NYX espresso lip liner. I'm just gonna rub that out with my finger. And then going in with my Superstay matte lip ink in this shade Driver. I'm just gonna be placing that in the center of the top and bottom lip. This honestly smells so good. I can't remember what this reminds me of, like the smell, but it smells so good. So to make it a little bit lighter, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand. I'm just going to be placing that in the middle. Yes. I think there's actually a lighter shade than this one that I need to grab, because that does it, but I think I just want like a little bit more lighter, like how it is now. And going in with our Alamar Cosmetics lip gloss. I'm not sure how much this is. Hopefully it's on the cheaper side, but I did get this in my BoxyCharm. Just not sure how much it is. And lately, I've been liking gloss, which is weird because I never really go for gloss, but I've just been liking it. Yes. Okay, so before we finish this look, I'm just gonna go and do my hair off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, everybody, so this is the final and completed look. I did curl my eyelashes a little bit more, and I put some black eyeliner on my waterline, and I just added some jewelry, added some hoops, and I changed into this like little black bandeau, and there's like white paint on it. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know I went on like a little rant about my whole 2020, but we're just gonna leave that in the past, and we're just gonna, you know, hope that this new year 2021 is gonna be a good year for not only me but for you guys as well. But yes, this is my whole little drugstore get ready with me, or like a chit chat get ready with me. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below whatever you like. If you guys want me to do any like specific videos, you can comment that down below. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell notification just so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Just stay tuned, and you know, just keep up with me. If you guys want to know when I upload my new videos, you can follow me on my socials, which they should be linked in the description down below, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, Happy New Year to everybody, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.